Hey everybody, this is Evan Roberts with EJRBooks.com, here with a video describing the 3 things you're doing to cause your child to suffer in school. This is a 3-part series that we'll be discussing entitled The Successful Child. And if you're watching this video, number one, you care about a child's success in school and you want to avoid or prevent your child from either having a negative experience toward learning or just, a dislike for school. And if you've watched parents in the past, you probably have observed parents that get so frustrated with their child as far as academic performance that they resort to yelling, excessive punishment, and outright bribery in some instances to get their child to basically perform at a higher level. So this video series is designed to help you upgrade from those activities and to provide you with some solutions that you can use that will effectively help your child to be ready for school. Let's dive in. The great Frederick Douglass said, "Once thoroughly broken down, who is he that can repair the damage?" It's a really great question. It's a question that I think we definitely need to consider when we talk about our children succeeding in school. And I would answer the question by saying, number one, it makes sense that we would focus on preventing the breakdown in the first place. And by preventing the breakdown, we can then not have to worry about the damage that results from allowing things to break down over time. So what does this have to do with your child in school and success? The first mistake that you're making is that you're not focusing on early academic achievement as a priority. A child's early years are literally the most important time to develop their foundational skills, their word knowledge. And you can look at studies from major universities, Stanford University, Northwestern, and other universities that clearly show a link between a child's vocabulary acquisition, early learning skills, and their ability to succeed in school. In fact, there are noticeable changes that can be detected between children as early as ages 1 to 2 years of age if they have not been provided with that environment that is vocabulary rich, that's helping them to understand their world and giving them the tools that they need to succeed early on. So the first mistake that you're making is not focusing in on early academic progress as a priority. I think the biggest mistake with not having early academic progress as a priority, the biggest issue that results is that when a child isn't ready for school because of the foundational skills not being there, then they go into school, they struggle, their self-esteem might take a hit. And then as a result of that, they come away with some negative feelings about learning or negative attitudes about school and success in the classroom. And that just basically builds as the years progress. We've all, heard the old saying, right? If you look at a child, in terms of academic progress and if they're not doing well in high school, right, the high school teachers are looking back at the junior high teachers, and the junior high teachers are looking back at the elementary teachers, and the elementary teachers are looking back at the parents. And it's like, man, we have to find a way to break that chain, right? Find a way to not allow the early mistakes to compound. And then later on, now we have this huge catastrophe that's, happened as a result of the child not being ready for school. One of the things that you can do, I think one of the best things that you can do as a parent is familiarize yourself with your state's learning standards. This is something that I did early on for my son before he entered pre-K, before he entered kindergarten. I familiarized myself with those standards. And as a result of understanding what he was going to be asked to be able to know and do, I was able to start working on some of those things with him. Now, I know I can hear the howls already. People say, man, I don't want to have my toddler in the library for like 10 hours reading books. And we're just like in there, all day, every day. And that's really not what I'm saying. I think what can happen or what should happen is you can look for teachable moments throughout the normal course of your day, whether you are, having a meal, playing at the park, at the playground, right? Looking for those opportunities to reinforce academic skills in a natural environment, right? Just through our everyday interactions that we have with our children. And I think by doing that, it puts you in a position where your child is able to grow and develop over time the skills that he or she needs to be successful in the classroom. Now, the importance of taking a look at those standards, I can't overstate them. Before my son entered kindergarten, I was already familiar with the kindergarten standards and the first grade standards. By the time he entered into second grade, I was already familiar with the third grade and fourth grade standards. And again, what that does is it gives you an understanding of what your child needs to be able to do, and then it preps you to be able to start working on some of those skills a little bit earlier, so that by the time they get to that stage, they're prepared and ready to rock and roll from the outset. All right. So listen, guys, I want to definitely thank you for your time and listening to the video. If you're able to get some wisdom and some nuggets from this video, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and definitely drop a comment and let me know what you thought about some of the things that I shared with you today. Additionally, please hit that notification bell, because you do not want to miss video number 2, where we discuss the second mistake that you're doing to cause your child to suffer in school. And this is one that's easy to miss, but it's something that definitely has a huge impact on a child in terms of their academic preparedness and readiness. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Take care now.